3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Welcome to the 3-1.
What?
The what? Oh, yeah.
Yes. Wait, on. There. 1, 2, 3. It's the
Oh,
LA.
wait, ready? I have an idea.
And that's how we're starting this episode. Welcome to the
Exactly.
3-1 podcast.
Wait, we're rolling?
We've been rolling.
I
actually
think I've asked
sitting
this about.
still.
I've asked this probably about the past 10 episodes where we do something at the start, and I'm just like,
Are we?
"Oh, we're rolling."
We're going.
Yeah.
Well,
Roly-poly,
it's just
roly.
easier for me to roll into it.
That's
If I
true.
just
That's
like.
true.
See, I'm more of like a slide in, glide in, not roll. I get dizzy.
Stop, drop, and roll.
I'm
That's,
not.
that's such a. Never mind.
I may be hot, but I'm not on fire.
But you're a
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good middle of the night. Whenever you're listening to this, welcome. We're happy to have you. I'm Blake Smith, your host. To my left, but to your right, would be my boy Zach.
We're doing this again.
Zach.
Zach.
Zach, no German.
And to my right, your left, I've got Josh.
We got Josh.
Josh.
Yeah.
Josh. I can't. I was trying to think of something more, but I can't. So yeah, we're excited to have the OGs back in studio.
It feels great.
Yeah. Dude, it feels weird, honestly, because I thought I was going to be on like Air 5, yeah. It was weird because like there was like a period of time where there was like 3 episodes that I missed in a row, which actually was like a month and a half of like not being able to record.
Yeah.
And I hated it. And so shout out to my boss and the people scheduling me because now I'm on days.
So you'll be
Not
here
on
more
night
often.
shifts. So yeah.
Unfortunately, Father Anthony still doesn't want to help us out, so I'm just kidding. He's been pretty busy with his
I think
new
it's not
assignment.
okay to we can't make fun of a priest. Or I mean, yeah, you can.
He makes fun of us all the time.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think we got a pass.
I think
He started Catholic school teaching and stuff. So.
Yeah, he's kind
Really?
of back and forth.
Yeah, he's teaching religion at Kelly.
dude, I want to go back to
And
high
he's the
school.
chaplain, right?
That's crazy.
I don't know if I want to deal with the papers he's going to have them writing.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, yeah.
I'll say about that.
He'd be a tough teacher.
I don't know. He'd either be really tough or really easy. I don't know which.
Or really cool.
He might be a vibe. A whole vibe.
It's a
But-
vibe.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe. We just had a thing happen. You were a retreatant.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
We were team members.
a week ago. About a week ago.
Oh no.
About a week ago.
Hey. Okay.
I was just gonna state it, but
Yeah.
But yeah, so
good time.
we're coming off that retreat. You're coming off another retreat. You were a team for a high school retreat this weekend.
I
Literally.
might as well just. I've been contemplating. I might as well just live out in the woods now. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. You just drove back like.
Where were y'all?
Camp. Forgive me. Koye. It's in Livingston.
Oh, Choye?
Choye.
Yeah. I have a friend that's she works there. Shout out Carson Parrott.
Yeah, shout.
I might have seen her.
She was at the show last night, so I don't think she was there.
I mean, hey, she might have.
But
worked
she
the,
could have been. Who knows?
the Friday shift.
Get you by locate?
Okay.
By location. So you just got in what, an hour ago?
About an hour ago.
That's
About an
dedication,
hour ago.
fellas.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I also do live walking distance from here, so
Yeah. Same.
not too bad.
you walked from Livingston?
From here,
And
the studio.
I would walk 500 miles.
500 inches.
More like 500 steps.
Yeah,
Not even that.
not even that.
Maybe like.
Y'all are what, 150 feet, 200 feet away? As a
I think it's
Yeah,
a
buck 40-ish. Yeah.
buck 40.
buck. It's a hop, skip, and a jump.
And a roll.
That's always been an interesting, like,
Or a slide.
Oh no. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's
No.
been an interesting like saying to me. A hop.
If you ever come to our house, you can see the studio from the back, and if you ever come to the studio, you can see the house.
Are you pulling in any Hickman? Just being Taco Tuesday, everyone is invited.
Yeah.
The entire community.
Taco Tuesday
Taco Tuesday.
tomorrow?
It's coming up.
Tomorrow's
2 days.
Monday,
Oh no.
so
Although we already have done a Taco Wednesday.
we've done a Taco Wednesday, but we'll do Community Taco Tuesday, and that's okay because like we have a lot of friends that have COVID right now, so it'd just be for like maybe 6 people.
We had that big old pot. Just to,
Pray
like,
for them.
Yeah,
Pray
10
for them.
pounds.
yeah.
Cool. Well, things have been crazy. Life has been wild. Let's kind of today we kind of wanted to focus on these retreats that we've been doing. So I want to hear about this retreat y'all are on, but obviously we can't go into details of the Acts retreat, but it's been a while since I think any of us have really gotten to dive into any kind of retreats or whatever. And I don't know if I can't speak for y'all, but I definitely needed it. And I was just on team.
Yeah.
In fact, we just actually had one of our retreatants stop by. I had to give him something. So it's nice because I think we're all still kind of on top of the mountain. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. How long has it been since the last Acts retreat? 2 years?
It was
It was in 2019.
It would have been 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
It was in 20.
Never for
That
me.
feels so weird saying that.
That was my retreat.
2019 feels like it's so far away.
It was.
Because 2020 was so long.
Yeah.
If heaven wasn't so
I mean,
far.
shoot, we're coming
Just kidding.
to the conclusion. Well, not the conclusion.
Almost. We're more than
Pre-conclusion.
halfway.
75% loading.
Yeah.
Zach, what
Buffer.
did you think of
Buffer.
the retreat from a retreatant side?
From a retreatant side,
But
without
remember, yeah.
exposing river rule. I thought, I've been on, different retreats before, weekend-long retreats. Many high school or confirmation retreats in that aspect, but it was definitely different. I'm trying not to
Yeah.
say certain aspects of it or even like hinting, but it was very much needed, I guess, for me in this time. But I'm a believer that's not really a mistake that the Lord brings you on those retreats at that time. So, and I hadn't been on a retreat like that. I was actually participating. I was a retreatant
Yeah.
in a few years.
Yeah.
So that was nice. And it was almost weird because being served and not having to serve, that was a bit awkward place for me at first. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Well, we enjoyed having you.
But yeah.
From a team standpoint, it's nice. One of my favorite things, so the way I find God speaks to me quite often is, it's kind of weird, but this isn't the only way he speaks to me, but it's through observation. I really connect with the Holy Spirit and stuff like that whenever I can see him moving in others. So from a retreatant standpoint, experiencing people showing up day one very apprehensive and then leaving a whole new person basically, and seeing what that 4-day window does,
Yeah.
that is powerful for me. That's what will bring me to tears. And I did cry quite a lot.
Yeah.
So I think I cried more than most of the retreatants, if I'm being honest. Every time anything happened, I was just,
Yeah, there was certain parts where it's like you don't expect to be emotional, and then it's just like boom.
and then it's the
And
emotion.
then you're there with the whole thing of Kleenex.
Yeah.
Like just
Boo-hoo.
Yeah, like looking at like
Boo-hoo.
retreatants, like, do y'all also need to cry? No? Okay,
Yeah.
just me. It's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway. But yeah, so seeing my boy, just being able to experience something for a while
Yeah.
and not have to work it, and it was wonderful. It was powerful. It kind of puts you, and it resets your perspective a little bit, for that moment. You're kind of put in a position to kind of like lead people to the water in a sense, whereas, and there's a special kind of grace and a special kind of service to being the one that serves.
Yeah.
So like while we are serving, we are being served through those graces
Yeah.
and that humility, I guess.
I thought it was super cool because that was my first team to serve on, and I got to serve with all my friends. Like, it was just so awesome.
We're friends.
Like,
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Who is
they
that?
Uh,
can't see me, but I was definitely looking at Josh when I said that.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, it was a good time to get together, Brianna. So.
Oh my.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Brittney.
I hate you.
I had to do it.
Confusion.
But yeah, but no, like I can definitely agree. It was weird in the aspect of like it had been like they had skipped that year due to COVID, so it was just like whenever we got back, it was just kind of like just felt odd, and like
Different.
and like coming from the team side, it was a lot of fun, and there was some days when it was just like, man, like like I just want to get to this meeting and just get like be done, and then there was some where it was like, man, like I actually like I'm really enjoying like the preparation for this retreat.
Are you talking
I mean,
about formation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we were there, like we did meetings for 13 weeks,
Yeah.
and like it's weird to think, but like we started formation in May.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a long time.
It did not feel that long.
It doesn't feel that like feels like you just blink and boom.
Yeah. Well, it's a unique experience because it feels very short,
Yeah.
but also like you think back to it and it's like, man, we were working on that forever. Or
Yeah.
we were doing like prepping for this forever.
yeah.
And so I don't know.
And a really cool thing that a few of the team members like myself got to experience was, we all did teen acts together in high school and whatnot, and a lot of these retreatants that came on the retreat, we were on team for their teen retreat, so it was pretty cool seeing that 4 to 6 year gap that they were able to grow from that first retreat, and then get to see them on this time, and then be like, oh, I think I know what's gonna happen, and then you didn't know a thing.
So yeah.
Cade Ladiolis.
Oh.
It was hilarious.
Called you out,
but
Cade.
it was also it was just a good time to like sit back and be served also, and to serve. So
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, man. Really enjoyed it. We had a lot of obstacles get thrown at us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
The devil worked hard.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
it's because he knew it was going to be fruitful.
Yep.
And it was.
Yeah.
Very fruitful.
It
I
was.
was. That's
that.
exactly why.
Yeah, wait, no. Okay, anyway. I was going to say something. I feel a lot of people got answers to questions they were they were needing. So yeah, prayers for those that have gotten answers, those who are still looking for answers.
Yeah. So now we're going to give you a full-on, we're just going to read the schedule for the retreat. And, like, we're actually going to expose acts.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
the very
Thursday
first
morning.
thing- I'm just kidding. But, no, like, I think that's, like, one of the best parts about acts is, like, you don't,
You don't know what you're
it's
getting
like, yeah.
into.
It's not like if you were, like, for us, if you were to go to like convention or quest in high school, like you could ask somebody, oh, hey, like what was this? You can look up videos and like Instagram pictures and stuff from that. Like with acts, like you don't really get that. It's just kind of like hey, like
Gotta be there.
here's this gift and you get to unwrap it, but you only get to like tear a piece off every single day. So
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It's the beauty of. So I go back and forth with some of the secrecy, if I'm being honest. Sometimes I think to a fault we're a little too secretive. But then you go back on retreat and you experience it and you see the whys again.
Yeah.
And
so
it's
it makes
just like,
it so sacred.
yeah, it's just like, it's not secretive to like outcast people or to keep you out of the know, but so that we can protect the, what's the word I'm looking for? Privacy of those on retreat and work in the retreat, so we can keep privacy. And then on top of that, there's the aspect of if you wake up on Christmas morning and you know all your gifts, like, and maybe you're the type of person who doesn't like surprises, but you know all your gifts or whatever.
Just another day.
It's just another day. You just got a whole bunch more, like, excuse my language, crap. You know?
You're gonna say something way worse. Than
I know. I was trying to throw you off. But yeah, so you've just got more stuff, and that's great. And some of that might help you in your life, but it's just like the other aspect is, let's say you wake up Christmas morning, and you don't know a thing that's in those boxes. So you're unwrapping each present one by one, and you're equally surprised, and like you feel that love of that was chosen for me, gifted to me, without, and especially if it's a gift you didn't ask for, but you like love, regardless.
You know
It's
you
like,
were gonna get something.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
you know you're gonna receive something, but it's like, what are you gonna receive, and what way are you gonna receive it? And, you know, is it gonna come from Santa, or is it gonna come from your parents? Who knows? But
Santa.
you know, but you know, so you don't know what kind of gifts that are provided from the team. You know, just the way, the structure of the retreat, and then in what ways is God going to work through that structure? What gifts are you going to get in the in between, the expected and the non-expected? You know.
Yeah.
So that secretivity,
Secretivity.
Secrecy?
secrecy, the secrecy of it all. What is English? Secrecy. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, secrecy is cool.
Okay, I'm sorry. You said train of thought near.
I know,
like
there's
an
an airplane.
Choo choo.
Choo choo.
We're talking about secrecy.
Yeah, secrecy. It's great. But yes, we're on top of the mountains. The mountain. We are on the mountain. Let's go with that, because
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in you really can't get to the top until you have experienced the fullness and of God post death. You know, in your in heaven. You know, and so that's the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
At least for me.
It's also kind of like, you know, like whenever if you're actually climbing a mountain, you know, like there's going to be times when you go up, there's going to be times when you go down, there's going to be times when you're walking at a flat thing. There's going to be times when you think you are at the top of the mountain and you see that false peak. And
Yeah.
You're just like,
So like
Dang.
what I like to think of now that y'all said that is like when you're climbing the mountain, you can still be going up, but sometimes in order to go up further on the mountain, there's gonna be downhill slopes
Yeah,
and
there's-
up and then down. Like
Yeah.
you're never just going up or down. Like you can be going up and down on your way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not an escalator.
it's like a stock whenever it's doing well. You see this?
Yeah.
It's just like a stock.
I don't know anything
stock
about
market.
stocks, but I do know that.
They
If you look at the
intimidate.
ones that are doing good, they always
Yeah.
go up and down.
Your faith journey can't be an escalator though, or an elevator. It's not gonna do, you know, the machine's not gonna do the work for you, and there are gonna be moments where you're gonna be trying to get up this mountainside that's steep like this, whatever, and you're gonna slip, and you're gonna slide right back down to a different place.
Yeah.
But then that's the oh man, here we go. That's the beauty of a strong community. That's the beauty of a strong prayer life. Is because from there you can have, like, you have Christ pick you up and equip you with the things you need to scale that mountainside, if you let them. And then if you have a strong community, they're also there with you, helping
Yeah.
pull you along and stuff. Especially those who have scaled that mountainside already. And so
Dude.
I don't know, man. It's just like Jesus is cool. Climb the mountain.
Makes
Anyway.
me think of my two favorite people from one of my favorite movies,
Oh.
Sam and Frodo.
We're gonna get a
cannot carry
copy.
it, but I can carry you.
Oof. That's actually really good.
That is really good.
Can we
Yeah, dude.
let's get like
Yeah, Tolkien.
let's get the books
do
up
it.
here. Even though I've
Let's
never
do
read them.
it.
We'll just have them there.
Just have them there.
Let's just have them there.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen.
Yes. But anyway, so yeah. So we're on the mountain and we're steadily climbing. We're at a good spot right now. We haven't slipped, but I don't know. I'm gonna shut up for a minute before I go on. What are y'all's thoughts?
So yeah, I
Oh.
was, as y'all were kind of talking a little bit more about Acts, without giving away River Rule. I think I found a way to, like, I guess, kind of explain a little bit what Acts can do. It's really good at just tearing down walls.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of retreats where you can be in a small group. Obviously no one wants to force you to share, or no one wants to force you to participate. But there's just a way about Acts that just tears your walls down, whether you needed it or not, and just allows Christ to really enter in, and just to be. It's more intimate. It's more present. That's what Acts, I think, separates itself from maybe other weekend retreats, is its ability to kind of open up that intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Yeah.
Plus, you have 2 full extra days than a regular weekend retreat. Because I talked to Zach on retreat, and I was asking him, like, how he felt so far and all that. He's like, man, like, I'm just not used to having this many days on a retreat. Like, I'm used to just confirmation retreats, weekend retreats. Like, he said, this is, like, awesome.
Yeah. So you spend more than half your week on retreat, basically.
And it's awesome.
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 And me and Zach get to teach confirmation
Jack and I.
this year.
Awesome.
We get to go on the confirmation retreat coming up, too.
Yep.
Is
jealous.
it at Lake Tomahawk still?
Yeah.
Ooh, that place is cool.
Where's that at?
It's in
Texas.
it's like right outside of Woodville.
Oh, okay.
So like I would say like
Because that's like kind of where Takula is.
yeah,
know
maybe
I've
like
been
20
there.
minutes from Takula.
I know I've been there.
It's cool.
It's cool.
I'm excited.
I like it. The food was really good.
Good. Hope it's better than
I don't
Takula.
think I'll be there. They asked something about doing music a while back.
They have mentioned it
know.
since.
I don't know. But besides that,
Yeah.
something weird for me was like on this retreat I was like, you know what? Like I'm usually like I'm usually like the loud and obnoxious person. And I was like, you know what? Like I just kind of want to take a step back and let like the newer people like step up and do like their stuff. And it was cool watching. It's like we always say, like seeing the retreatants from the team aspect, seeing the retreatants like open up and like you get to see Christ work through them, but also seeing like the newer team members get to do that as well. But a weird thing was like I felt like I wasn't doing too much, but people kept telling me like, "Hey, thank you so much for helping me with this and helping me with that." And I was like, I feel like I'm not really doing all too much, but
Can't say thank you.
yeah, they appreciated it.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
But one thing that was like really weird was, I had one of my good friends who we did an episode with, Miss Jordan Belair, and we were talking, and she left for Net
the
day after.
Yeah.
And so she was like, "Hey, can you drive me to the airport?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So, like the whole way up there, we were able to like talk about retreat and whatnot and all this stuff and how it was just, it's not the same as Net, but it's still like just as fruitful. Like that's like, I think that's a way to describe Acts, is like just very fruitful. Like there's so much stuff that you can get out of it.
Yeah.
And
I think you can have very different experiences.
you can.
Um,
Yeah.
Yes. So like I actually had from a team standpoint, and I had multiple moments throughout retreat where I had very, very clear like moments where like God was speaking, and like I don't. Have we talked about this before? I often complain in prayer a lot. It's what I do. It's what I do best, honestly. And so, so
I do best.
at least I'm praying, right? But so I was complaining, as per usual, about just. Let me take this back. On the last retreat I was on, I was in a moment where we got some time to pray and just be still for a moment. And so I was praying and trying to be still, but ADHD and all. And I was getting frustrated because all my life I've wanted to have that moment, that God like coming down and just being like, Blake, I love you. I've got big plans for you, and this is what they are, or whatever it may be, or it's just like you'll know when you know something. I don't know, but a lot of people have those moments where they like can point out like the day, the time, where they were, whatever, where God clearly spoke to them, And I've had moments, but I don't think I've ever had like that moment. And me complaining in prayer, I was, being like, God, I want that. I want you to reach out. And I had an experience, which I think I talked about on an episode about a few months back, but while I was complaining, I got the idea to put, well, not idea, but I got frustrated and said, if you're not going to talk to me, I'm going to pray for others. Put my hand on the shoulder, and boom.
Yep.
Person starts crying. I'm freaking out. What the heck? What did I do? Okay. Here's some tissues. Bam, boom. You're good. I'll pray for you, and I will leave you alone. And later they came up to me and basically said I was asking God for a sign. Right, like after that, you put your hand on my shoulder. Well, on this retreat, had a similar situation. Although this time I was the one saying, God, don't need a sign. You've given that to me before. I just need a Jesus hug. Now, Jesus hug to me is like those moments of like we're like either someone comes and tells their appreciation, a moment of like you can just see God working in someone else's life, just something where like almost God reveals himself to you in a subtle way. But he decided not to be so subtle. Within 2 minutes, this man over here puts his hand on my shoulder and starts praying over me. And so I'm a mess and whatever, and that's just... So I had another one of those experiences.
I got him.
Yeah, right. And he whispers in my ear and says, I got you before you can get me. So,
Yeah.
Anywho, like little things like that. I had multiple just experiences where God was just speaking clearly, and that was just one of like I think 3 or 4 I can name.
What's funny is like I was in your position, like whenever you were saying like, all right, God, if you're not gonna like speak to me, I'm gonna go pray for other people.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't frustrated, but I was just like,
I get frustrated.
like I've had my time in prayer. It was good. Now I want to kind of like take the rest of it and go do this, and yeah. I just know I remember it like Catholic culture and stuff. You do that a lot, and I was like, I don't know if anybody's ever done it to him. So let's go. Get it going, dude.
Yeah.
Get the shoulder touches going.
And the shoulder touches, man. Pray over your brothers and sisters.
Can I place a hand on your shoulder?
Yeah, make sure. Yeah, no.
You said Jesus hug, and you know who I like? As soon as you said that, who I thought of? Troy Laughlin.
Troy gives
He
the best
is
hugs.
the best.
I don't think I've ever had a hug.
I thought you were gonna say he
The
gives the best
best
Jesus
hugs.
hugs.
And he,
I mean-
he doesn't do no side hug business. He full on gives you a hug, and it is like the best hug ever.
I'm gonna have to look at him
And give
tomorrow
me a hug.
at band practice and say, Troy, I need you to hug me right now.
And it would be the best hug you've ever
I want
got.
you to hug me like you hug your mother. Hug me tight.
But anyway, yeah, a lot of fruitful moments. Also, it's okay to be frustrated with God. Sometimes he'll slap you in the face, and it's great.
Godsmack.
Godsmack, yeah. But we prefer God hugs. So,
True.
yeah.
The best.
I can't wait to serve on your retreat with Zach. That's what I'm excited about.
I mean, hey,
Coming up,
it is
Maybe.
couple weeks.
coming. Yes. Looking forward to it.
That'd be a cool one.
What about you, Zach? Is there anything you can share? Any kind of moments that you, or we can save them for 4 p.m. actually, if you'd like. He'll give you time to think about it.
I mean, hey, I feel like I've had a few 4 p.m. moments the past week or so.
Yeah, just a handful.
But
2 retreats. I bet you've had a lot.
yeah,
It's a matter of finding ones you can talk about.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, I could talk everything about this weekend. There's no secrecy about
Secrecy.
Oh gosh.
They don't do that anymore, so it's okay to do it now.
Yeah. No, but for me, I mean, the Lord's really been exposing me the past the past week or so, just because I've been on retreat. So more so this past week, but really the past year. The way He's shown me His love is through other people, just how truly blessed I am to have community here, a community still withstanding back home from my home parish. This weekend, it was very. I mean, last weekend was, as we have already mentioned, a boohoo fest at one point. But this whole weekend, I had led retreats with these same people for 7 years now, 6-7 years, And truly, like we poured our heart and soul into that youth ministry, just because that was the foundation for us growing up, and so we cared about it so deeply that when it was time, I guess, for the torch to pass to us, we just took it and ran with it. But we always remember to include God, and just to see, like, over the past 7 years, it flew by, but so many memories. But I've been told I make that noise, so
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot.
I will.
At least he doesn't do the.
I will continue to make it.
No, I love that one.
Nah, I've been kind of chilling out on that one, to be honest.
Come on now.
It's
Or
because
we
we
do that a
called
whole
you
lot.
out on it.
I know. I call myself out.
I think
but
the
now
next
I'm
thing we got to
stopping
do
it.
is to get him to stop saying simmer.
That
That'll
will
be the
never.
next
That will never.
That's
Simmer down with that thought.
So
All
I
right.
will say this, and I've gotten so much better at it. Like, I think it's because we live together now, and you say it
Yeah.
quite frequently.
That also could make it worse.
But it hasn't made it worse.
Okay.
It's gotten better.
he's actually getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next,
Because
you'll start
the
using
other,
it.
The other day, you said it in like a funny way, and I was like,
Did I actually just like that?
"Did I like it whenever you said it?" I like it when he says it to other people. I don't like it when he says it.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, simmer down, it's a synonym for myself.
Yeah. But usually, when you
Instead
say
of
simmer
calm.
down, that means hey, chill out.
Relax, calm down.
Calm
the
down.
blanket just fell. I didn't
Yeah, but
tape
you
it
can't
very
even
well.
tell him.
You're right.
I wouldn't point it out, but
Yeah, I know. You told the blanket to simmer, dude, and it got upset. So
Yeah, you made it cry.
Wow.
Thanks a lot, dude.
any Hoosier.
Hoosier.
Speaking of which I don't know why that just reminded me, but let's thank our sponsors real quick.
True.
What?
Finish my thought right quick.
Oh, you're not done. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You
So thank you, sponsor.
no, but
The
yeah, I
Simmer
mean,
Down Company.
the shoot, that St. John's, shout out, man. It was the foundation for me. It's where I laughed, I cried. It's where I learned who God was. And then the men that groomed me growing up there were now, like, we got closer throughout the years, even though life has taken us in different directions. We were able to come together and kind of just lead one last retreat with kids this weekend, and it was just really sentimental to see my the youth minister, one of my best friends, Alan, who had given his complete self to that youth ministry over the past, I don't know, 8 years at least. He is, he's a teacher in Houston now, and he's been commuting really the past year or two from Houston, like Houston, to Baytown every single Wednesday night, every single
That's what, like
Sunday.
an hour usually?
At least an hour, yeah. But now, he's married. He's got a 3.5-month-old. Shout out, baby Judah.
Oh, that's a cute name.
He needs to be a lion for Halloween. He could be the Lion of Judah.
Yeah.
Aw.
he's got little
It's on
cheeks. He's got
Netflix.
the cheeks for it. But yeah, I mean, it was just really sentimental. And then today was like the last day on retreat, so a lot of people just kind of expressed their appreciation for each other throughout the years. Very sentimental, but man, just to see, like, it was so scary, like taking the torch after like trying to fill the shoes that were before us. We had no idea what God had in store. And then we look back the past like 7 or 8 years, and then now we're approaching a new season, and it's like he always wants to bless you for sure, but it's like, how do you top that,
Yeah.
But now we're entering kind of a new season, at least for St. John's Youth Ministry, so excited to see what the Lord has
Yeah.
in store there.
It's cool. We're all kind of entering into a new season, and I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in like the next 2 to 3 months, kind of concluding 2021, because it's like, okay, yes, COVID is still around, but more things are like you're still able to do more things. So like stuff at Lamar on campus, we'll be able to do a lot more. People will be on campus.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be
Yeah.
on campus ministry now. Plus, with Catholic culture, we never really, we stopped for a little bit, but I mean, like, we finally got our groove going again, and we have,
Yeah. We got these
people that are, like, just super on fire for it. So,
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
And our team is slowly growing as well.
It is.
And we're kind of just
Yeah, we
into
just-
a few more things.
We just brought in a new music team member.
He was
I'm
on
really-
the podcast.
Oh, that was
What?
official. No.
Really excited about that.
Pretty official.
I don't think he's going to have to really suck.
Not
yeah.
to, yeah.
I don't think that's even possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's exciting. He made that announcement on Instagram.
He did.
So we can shout him out for that,
We
right?
can shout him out fully.
Look, you've known him longer. I'll let you do the honors.
Coming soon. 2020.
I don't know when it's gonna air.
2?
I'm pretty sure it's
One.
in like. Oh
I
yeah.
think it's in October.
Well, it's in
Oh,
October. I
yeah.
just don't know.
Oh, in
when it airs.
October. The guy that we interviewed, we can say that we've interviewed him before he was famous.
Yes, Kate Ladiolas.
You just stole
Okay,
Josh's
buddy.
thunder.
Cade Ladiolas is auditioning for American Idol.
Yeah, I didn't
So-
steal that thunder.
When he takes Lionel Richie's breath away, all of you can go back and.
He's very excited to see Katy Perry.
Yeah.
I told him, I said,
Katy
you better
Perry.
watch out because last young country boy that they interviewed,
She
she
was-
kissed on live television.
Really?
She did.
Yeah, and she got backlash for that. I said,
Katy.
Cade, if you better watch it. She's like a
Better
little
keep your
tiger.
lips to yourself,
Come on,
buddy.
Cade.
Hey, you know what though, Kate? We're just excited to also have you on Catholic Culture officially now.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, but
A
also
lot of fun.
good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor.
That was so good.
That was impressive. Our sponsors.
Hey.
Yeah. So
What do we have today?
I just dropped my phone.
Inflaming
Inflaming,
during our episode.
Good.
inflaming our hearts and our minds.
Whatever it is, it
Elevations.
smells good.
Ooh.
Smell-o-vision.
Very, very small like tidbit. But the little like in theme for this weekend's retreat was it was encounter and trust and flame. So
Ooh,
inflame.
inflame.
Inflame it.
Inflame.
Inflame, boy.
I
Set
like it.
ablaze.
Set it ablaze.
I mean, hey, set our hearts. Or wait, no, that just totally messed up that lyric. Set a fire down in my soul.
Can't
Yes.
contain and I can't control.
I want more of you, God.
I want more.
Of you.
God.
All right.
All right. So, we done?
No place I would rather be.
All right, Blake. So Corda Candles.
Corda.
Yeah, so we're very thankful. This is our second episode with Corda. If you missed out on our last promo code, don't worry. You'll have a week from this episode here, from today, unless you're not listening on the day that it drops, until the following. I've got dates here in a second. But today we're burning the Alpine Ascent, which is inspired by Blessed Pierre Giorgio. Giorgio.
My
oh
boy.
my gosh, I can't say words.
Giorgio,
Thank you.
talk about climbing mountains.
I'm telling you,
That dude, that's what he did for fun. He would climb mountains.
the scent,
It's a good thing to burn on this episode.
dude. It's worked out like that last time because we didn't know. And Avera's patron, or was it her patron or confirmation saint,
Yeah.
was Saint Joan of Arc,
Yeah.
and that's what the last candle was based off of.
Oh shit.
Now we've got this one, as we're talking about mountains and such, and
Smells good and like clean-ish,
Yes.
but still like, I don't know.
Very clean.
kind of rugged.
Not, I don't know. It smells very like
Kinda ratchet.
clean.
It's
Hey,
Just kidding.
no, it is
Soothing.
Yeah.
mountain
soothing.
air and pipe smoke.
Mountain
Yeah.
air. When you
Yes.
think of the word soothing, you think of mountain air. I'm sorry.
Mountain air
Colorado.
and pipe smoke.
Yeah, Colorado.
I don't make the rules.
Dude.
I just follow 'em.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, and so also, so if you buy one of these candles, they have like a 40-something hour
45. I thought it was 45-minute burn time.
minute. No, ma'am.
No.
Oh,
it's-
4 hour. Yeah.
That means it would
is
be
4
gone
hour.
by the end of this episode.
It's like a 40 hour.
Oh.
It's way more
Yeah.
than 4.
Oh crap.
Yeah, it's.
No,
so it's-
I'm gonna have to go and like spend a lot of money.
I know, same.
I know there's soy. That's why they last
Especially
so
this
long.
one.
Yeah, this one smells really good.
So good.
Yeah, so look,
Screw
they
you,
get
Bath and Body Works.
this awesome. They've got these awesome little tags right here that give you a little information about the candle. If you follow her or sign up for her email list, she always sends like inspirational like posts. They has information on the saints that or prayer site. Like there's one on Compline that we'll do later or whatever. So yeah, they just different aspects of the faith. She does a really good job of like turning this business into a ministry. It's not just a business. And so we love working with Anna. She's awesome. If you use the code 31 Ascent, that's number 3 ONEASCENT, from September 3rd to September 10th, you'll get 10% off, which is awesome. So yeah, do the thing.
10%.
10%. Go follow her.
Go get you some smells.
There hasn't been a bad candle yet.
There really
We've
has.
only gotten 2 actually.
Yeah.
Or did we go?
I already had one that
Yeah.
we're not gonna. That's not part of the sponsorship. I already had it.
Yeah.
And then she sent
St.
another one.
Michael.
St. Michael one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right behind you.
I know. I was
That one
thinking of.
smells
Did
so
we have a
good.
second one
Wanna smell it?
besides Pierre?
We did the Joan of Arc one.
Joan of Arc. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That was
This
the one.
smells like incense.
Yeah,
It
it's
does.
I want this.
it's incense and sandalwood. I know. It's impressive.
Dude.
You know the way that I want to die.
When we burned it.
I don't think he
it
was. I don't think he was. I used to
Okay.
burn this a lot though.
I want to smell.
At the house when we were.
We
Having,
probably. Actually, I do remember smelling that one.
yeah, it smells good.
'Cause I told you, I asked you if they had one that smelled like incense, and you were like, yeah, here you go.
If there's any way that I want to die, it's getting smothered and suffocating by incense.
Right?
That's one way to go out.
It's honestly, it would be amazing. Honestly,
Oh.
She said straight up.
then I would
Suffocation.
obviously I would die in a chapel or mass.
It
I
reminds
never
me.
see- I
It
never
reminds
see
me
that.
of Kirkland's, but not
Oh,
so
just
overpowering.
Kirkland.
Have you been to a Kirkland's before?
Said
Oh, it smells like incense.
Oh.
suffocation.
No breathing.
Stop.
Anyway, our other sponsor, we're really excited. So, Corda is a limited 5 episode sponsorship. So, we're really excited to work with her on that. Moving towards our other sponsorship, we have a good partnership with Hallow. So, Hallow, it's a prayer app, the leading Catholic prayer app. Its ideas kind of focused on like taking that mindful, like there's a bunch of mindfulness, words are hard, mindfulness apps out there that can kind of promote things that aren't really in accordance with the Catholic Church, Catholic teaching. It can be actually like harmful spiritually. So they've created this prayer app focused on giving good audio guided prayers. Like you got Lectio Divina, you've got they do night stories. You can have Father Mike Schmitz read to you at night. Isn't that crazy? They're like Bible stories, whatever. They've got challenges, like prayer challenges,
Rosaries.
rosaries, Divine Mercy Chaplet, or different kinds of chaplets, I believe. Novenas, all kinds of stuff. Music. They're doing it all. And they've been so gracious to sponsor us. Thank you.
Everybody go be that dude's friend.
Yes.
I bet he's cool.
Absolutely. My train of thought. They're awesome. So go to hallow.com/the31. No, wait, no, wrong. hallow.com/31. There's no D in there. And it should be linked on some of our posts or whatever. Check it out. And you will get an extended free trial.
Get your prayer on.
Get your prayer. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ow!
Oh no.
Josh is about to stroke out.
Y'all have any
Get the incense.
Get the incense.
I was just thinking that like for the next episode that Father Anthony's on, just tell him to bring the incense. So by the end of the
the
episode,
fire
you
alarm
can't
go off?
even
No,
see
dude,
us.
I'll dismantle it. I'll take it off.
Yeah,
Can't
we'll have to.
even- yes.
We're gonna smoke it
Hot
out.
box with
Have it-
incense.
Have
Oh,
like
gosh.
2 or 3 lamps just sitting here, and just by the end of the episode, you can't even see us.
We'll just
That's
be
how you know
coughing.
it's over.
It's like, okay, they no longer can see anything. I guess we should wrap up. But cool. Well, thank you, sponsors. Thank you, Hallow. Thank you, Corda. Thank you, listeners. Thank you to our many, many wonderful supporters. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Brittney.
Thanks, Blake.
Thank you, Brenna, who's being our little guest today in the back, hanging out and chilling.
Zach's girl.
Yeah, Zach's lady friend.
That is correct. That's
Okay.
a significant moment in my life.
We need to. Well, never mind.
Are we putting it on
It's gonna
blast?
sound weird. It was a question that me and Brady were speaking of, and I'm just gonna use like makeup people for an example. We're
Makeup
talking about
people?
in-laws, like your in-laws.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
And so
alcohol.
this is so off topic, but I have to get to the bottom of this.
All right, go for it.
It's been eating at me this whole time. So
Here we go.
look, we're gonna use you two. Okay, so y'all get married. Okay, so Brooke, your sister, would be Brittany's sister-in-law,
Yes.
Yes.
but whoever Brooke marries is not her brother-in-law.
Yeah, it would be.
No, okay. No, but you can call them brother-in-law
But you can
because
call
you're
them that.
because
But
we are
technically they're
joined.
Not.
When we are joined, two people to one flesh through marriage, and therefore my brother-in-law is your brother-in-law,
Yeah.
but not by like legality. You're not actually brother.
So,
and,
If you think about it,
sister-in-law.
in law means by legality.
Yeah. But through
But through the holy sacrament of marriage.
we all brothers and
Sure.
sisters in Christ. Can I get an amen?
That's our
Amen.
side tangent for the
Ah.
episode. I was
Ponder that.
bugging me this whole time.
Yeah. If you actually know the answer to that, please let us know.
Please. Please.
He needs it. He needs it now.
Because if you look it up on Google, it doesn't give you a clear answer either.
That half. Oh well.
Well, you
Wait,
won't know
so
until at
what
least
side are
Friday.
you on
What do you mean?
of the argument?
That
It sounds
Okay,
he
so,
goes
like-
So you're trying to find out if it happens and you
If it
happen to
happens.
marry Brady and you happen to marry Brenna, will
would
we all
we
be
be brother-in-law?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't want it to sound weird saying that.
Yes.
Well, we're throwing it out
don't
there.
know.
I
Oh,
would
what?
say through the state of Texas, no, but through the Holy Spirit, yes.
You're my brother in Christ. to do that.
And so
Man.
anyway,
It's sorry for getting on that side tangent. I was just thinking about that.
also, should we hang a guitar right there?
We should.
We should.
We already talked about it.
We talked about it earlier.
Why
but we
don't you
haven't
hang
done it.
your electric that you never play
Because we want to be able to pull off the wall and just have a little jam session with the people one day.
with the people?
With the people.
Yeah.
Could hang them on that back
We can
wall.
hang up Zach's
I want it to be
guitar
on the.
here.
You have a guitar?
Mhm.
Well, let's put it in here.
A little Epiphone.
Okay, yeah,
we
that's
talked about it. I told you.
I
said,
know,
yeah,
but I
Zach has a
forget
guitar.
things. Let's put it there, and well, it'll be part of the decor to represent the fact that you two are part of, and Brittany are part of the praise and worship team for Catholic culture.
Can you see it?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I think we should put one on each side of the TV over
Oh,
there.
I don't know.
We'll figure that out later, but no one can see that on the screen. But that way we can
Y'all
just
would
pull
see
it.
it.
Yeah, but we'll be able to pull it off.
We
the
don't
wall.
need that many guitars over here.
Who says?
You go buy the guitars.
We can borrow some of Troy's.
Oh,
He's got,
Troy,
like-
can you
he's got
undo?
more
Troy,
than
we need
one-
you to hug all of us and give us all of your guitars.
No, well, no. If you just give us each one, you'll
What
still
about
have
banjo?
like 5 more.
Oh, old banjo? That's hanging up right now.
That'd be kind of cool. Oh yeah.
I just ordered more comics.
Dude, I really like these.
I know. I just found one again on online. It was like 3 times as expensive. It's like I don't remember what I paid for that one.
Bigger.
No, it's the same comic, but they're just hard to find. It's $145 now on Amazon. I did not pay that much for that one.
Okay. Good.
Thank you for not doing that.
You're welcome.
Amazon, sponsor us.
No,
I wish.
no.
Oh, we did
Jeffrey
forget one,
Bezos.
One sponsor here from the great city of Monterrey, Mexico.
They haven't given us anything.
Topo Chico since 1895.
It's not sponsored. It's not sponsored.
It's not sponsored.
It's
but
not
also,
sponsored.
if we're gonna shout everybody else out, yeah, as you can tell, I don't like coffee, but I do like 3D Energy
Why'd
from
you
Houston,
copy?
Texas. Christian Guzman, Alpha Lead. Thank you.
Anyway,
You have to pause.
pause. Look back at it.
Label.
Anywho, we were talking about things and jam sessions. That looks like a sword. Y'all can't see that. Sorry. Anyway,
What, the little candle cutter?
no, just this thing in the rug. We need to replace this rug.
Oh, it does look like a. I like this rug. Keep it.
It's a nice rug, but it's Brittany's rug, and we're gonna
I
get.
gave it to
Brittany
the
doesn't
3-1.
need a rug.
I gave it to
What
y'all.
you need a rug
We're
for?
grateful.
I mean, everyone needs a rug.
I think it adds color.
I like it.
I think it adds texture.
What do you think? 3-1 watchers.
You can. Oh, thumbs up. We got a thumbs up from our viewers. Well, anyway, okay. So, do y'all have any advice for those? Yeah, we need to get back into the topic. Do y'all have any advice for those who are maybe on the mountain? And I have bad news for you. Life is not always an uphill climb. It's
Yeah.
Lime. Miley Cyrus.
I'm just
Nothing?
gonna say,
But like, there will be a moment where you might fall or hit a valley or something. Like,
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna fall.
Oh, you gonna fall.
you're gonna find rocky terrain. You're gonna find clear paths, and you're gonna find forks in the path where you can go one way or the other.
Yeah.
And you just gotta make sure that you choose the right path, not the right side, because it could be the left side. But you gotta continue to feed that fire.
Yeah.
I like the topic of being on a mountain, but I think that a fire is also like
You
easy.
have a bonfire on the mountain.
Yeah. So like you can start that fire and it's all good. Everything's like burning, but if you're not adding anything to it,
It'll eventually go out.
yeah. A good friend of ours, he used an analogy one time we were talking about it. Like if you take like a coal from the fire, like let's say like if there was a fire burning right here and we just took like a piece of wood or like a coal and we took it out of the fire and just put it to the side, within like minutes it's already not going to be fiery red, it's going to be
Yeah.
black and cold. So,
That friend was Bishop Tubes.
Yeah.
well, I was trying to be discreet, but
I mean,
it's yeah, Bishop Tubes, cool dude.
out.
What a man.
Yeah.
Well, anyone forge and make knives? If so, hit me up because I really want a custom knife. But anyway,
Oh, yeah, I need a knife.
that'd be cool. But
One of those.
you put said iron or steel, in the forge. It gets glowing hot. Okay? Put it in your mouth, you're gonna burn yourself. I don't know where I'm going with this.
You're basically gonna repeat the exact same.
Yeah,
thing
I just wanna-
Josh did
I just wanna-
in a sword knife
With a
Yeah.
sword.
way.
And I just really want a custom knife. So
That'd be cool.
do the thing.
I do have a piece of advice, even though I'm not a host or whatever. There's a lot of people that feel like God isn't speaking to them anymore, or that they're not doing the best they can because they don't feel like they're on fire for God and blah, blah, blah. They feel like they're losing their prayer life because they don't feel something. And I used to struggle with this too. And just because you don't feel God doesn't mean you're not doing great for yourself and that you're not actually on fire for God, because God isn't a feeling.
Yep.
And it took me a long time to realize that. Just because I'm not feeling God's presence or whatever doesn't mean that I'm sucking in my faith. And I think a lot of people need to hear that. That God is not a feeling, and just because you're not feeling him doesn't mean he's not there.
I understand.
Mic drop.
The camera just went out.
It's okay.
It's all good.
Well, on your climb, you can't really. You're not going to see the entire path, are you? No.
Exactly, yeah.
So just because you see some winding, annoying trail ahead, you're like, really? This is what I got to go through? And then you feel stagnant. You might stop. You can't see the path ahead. That's fine.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to.
Mm.
But don't. I guess don't. You can't really get discouraged. Easier said than done.
Yeah.
But you just gotta keep the fighting spirit. You just gotta keep moving, keep praying.
Yeah. You got to bring your equipment with you. You know?
Yeah.
You got to bring your flashlight. Got to bring your food. You got to bring your tent.
Food.
Got to bring your
Water.
batteries. Sometimes
Water.
you got to recharge your batteries.
Gotta bring the boys
You got to
Community.
the boys.
and the boys and the and the
Sometimes
females.
you
the
got to,
girls.
you know,
Oh,
bring
yeah,
a
yeah.
charger, you know, to make sure, you know, certain things that you're using, you know, that they don't die
If you're
on you.
if you're Zach, you need to bring your trimmer so you can clean up the beard. Thing will get grizzly real quick.
It's been a weekend, so don't judge me.
Dr.
Well,
Sasquatch.
not that they can see us anymore because it turned off.
I realized that as soon as I looked at
Yeah.
the black camera.
Apparently it wasn't charging.
That's what I was hinting at. You got to bring your batteries and your charger.
Yeah.
But it's
Um.
all good. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'll throw our logo up there, and we'll fix these problems eventually. We're
That's
learning.
what these are for. Test runs, and you gotta figure out. You know?
For sure. We do need to kind of wrap up. You got to get to work here pretty soon.
Yeah, I got to go to
I would love.
I said I'm not working nights anymore, but actually
you are
I am
today.
working nights all the way through next week.
I would
Then
love
I'll
to
be done.
talk more on the feeling thing, and I don't know if we have before. We'll get into that on another episode. But for now, let's go into 4 p.m.s.
4 p.m. Blake, go
Zach,
first.
I think Zach
Okay.
should explain.
Yeah, brief explanation. Elevator pitch. What's 4 p.m.?
4 p.m. moment. It's just a moment. Doesn't
On the
have to
first
be
floor.
at 4 p.m. Doesn't have to be at 4 p.m. But in case you're wondering, 4 p.m. is just a moment where you encounter Christ, whether His love, His grace, or Christ Himself in your everyday life, weekly life, monthly life, whatever it is. Just whatever you experienced Him.
Cool. All
With
right.
that being said,
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
very cool. Yeah, it is cool. I think so. I'd have to agree. But Jamie, what's your 4 p.m.? We're gonna switch it up.
Besides coming off of a really awesome retreat being on team,
Boom.
I would have to say that I really missed St. E's on the retreat. I just love going to Mass at St. E's. And I was very, very excited for Mass today. And once I got there, I wasn't feeling, emphasis on the feeling, fulfilled at Mass today. But then I had a moment in prayer. I was dozing off. Like, there was a lot of audio issues. It was very quiet. It just didn't feel like a normal St. E's Mass. And I had a moment in prayer, and I was like, you know what? That's not what Mass is about. It's not about all the accessories and the razzle-dazzle. It's about Jesus and the Eucharist.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that's why we go to Mass, is to consume Jesus. Like, why am I making this about myself in this moment, and why am I not focusing on Jesus?
Yeah.
So I would say that was my 4 p.m. today, was just realizing that I'm here for Jesus, not for the extras that come along with him.
Facts.
So.
All facts, no printer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my 4 p.m. Well, I've got so many. I kind of told one of them already, but we had. I just experienced so many lives touched within like a short period of time, and so seeing the joy in people's faces, you know, as they like went throughout the days of retreat. And then we had Catholic culture, which we did a simple social event, but even there, just I don't know, it was amazing seeing the amount of people that had come that had never come before, getting excited about it and like ready to come back for more. And I just feel like we've got a spark going on. Like, when we started Catholic culture, the idea was there wasn't much for us in our age group, and we wanted to make a change and make a difference in our age group, especially for those who weren't in college or, you know, coming from different places and different backgrounds and different aspects of faith. You know, some very traditional, some more charismatic, most people somewhere in that in between. And so I feel like we're finally getting the fruit of that. We're starting to see that fruit, at least. And it's not just through Catholic culture, but it's the greater young adult demographic in our diocese is just they care more, and a lot of that credit goes to Bishop. A lot of it, I mean, I'll be honest with you, a lot of it goes to our Catholic Student Center, the retreat. It goes towards the other young adult ministry that's there, CYA. Then it goes towards Catholic culture. But like all in all, it goes through just the Holy Spirit taking these advantage of these situations that
we're giving him something to work with.
Yes, thank you. And he's making moves. And so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Loved.
Yeah, I would say mine was definitely driving old Jordan B to the airport and just literally, like, I was thinking about it, like, I was so exhausted after retreat.
Yeah.
Like, you do, like I said, like, you're doing meetings for 13 weeks.
We got 10 hours of sleep the whole weekend.
Pretty much got like about 10 hours of sleep the whole time. And
3
she still willingly woke up the next morning, let me drive her to the airport, and is now starting to serve her second year with Net. And it just like really like inspired me, where it was like, it's okay to be tired and you can rest, but that doesn't mean that you can, like, just because you're tired doesn't mean you can't serve still. And that was just something that like really like spoke to me
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach?
Zach?
Zach.
I was waiting for somebody to say it. But
Zachary.
4 p.m. man was probably, yeah. I said a little bit about it already. Just God's providence, man. That's it. No, I'm kidding. A little more context into it, but yeah, I mean, just the fact that like, just to see how my home parish's youth ministry program has blossomed since, because we had big shoes to fill. Shout out Kevin Shipley. Don't know if you listen or watch this, but also don't know why I keep pointing to the camera.
It turned off. I'm gonna put our pictures as we're talking.
That's true.
So y'all send me a picture.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, shoot, 8 years later, and it's just like now, you know, that ministry stepping into a new season, but just to see how the Lord really took care of us the past 8 years, it was just, you know, we're going on a journey up or down a mountain. Eventually, we did both, but we didn't know what was on the other side or when we were at the top. But now that we're, I guess, on the other side, that's how mountain climb works. I guess we're stepping into new seasons, new mountains,
A whole new world.
but there's just like a sense of peace knowing that like that was just a pure example of God's got us. So yeah, and we're only 24, 22, 25-ish. Are you 25 yet?
I forget that I'm the baby of the group.
Facts.
I'm the baby of the group.
So I just got exposed.
Huh.
I just started using an old Instagram because I forgot my password. And I just followed the 3-1 podcast. So you should do that as well. This is your reminder.
Yeah.
Follow us.
Oh, by the way, last thing, at the beginning of this month was our 1 year that we didn't shout out.
Oh.
We've been
Shout
officially
out.
doing this for a year now.
This?
Remember,
Yes.
it's only been a year?
It's only been a year.
Feels like it's been like way longer than that, man.
Negative.
We've been
Think
doing the 3-1 has been alive for a year.
Yeah.
Like
this-
today?
No, like earlier in the month.
Earlier this month. Think about it, dude. A month ago, we were doing all of this in Blake's bedroom.
We have to celebrate
Yeah.
his birthday. He's kind of angry at us now.
Yeah. We'll celebrate on Tuesday at Taco.
We'll do it. Yeah. You know what? Next episode, we'll throw a birthday
We're
party.
gonna have
for,
a pinata.
for the.
Community Taco Tuesday, 3942 23rd Street.
Let's get some cookies or a pizza.
If
Or
there's not a pinata,
I am so sorry, Josh.
What'd you just say?
just threw out your address.
That's not our address.
They didn't know
even Brenna's laughing.
I'm not going to actually give out
Oh.
the address on,
You just
on
gave
the,
out
on the
somebody else's
Webernet,
address.
on Spotify.
Okay, good, because I really don't want to like cut that out.
By the way, that was a fake address.
Don't
You
go
can look,
there.
you can look it up. I don't even remember what I just said.
Somewhere,
so-
but-
Do not go there.
It could be a crack house.
Anyway, so we love y'all. Thank y'all so much for
Could
listening.
be a crack house.
Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm pointing to you and you can't see me. We will get
Subscribe.
better at this whole video thing.
Retweet.
Tell us happy birthday.
Hey.
Make sure you.
Happy
Subscribe.
birthday. Yeah, tell you.
Okay, there we are.
Whoa.
Happy birthday.
W. Anyway,
Fergie
okay.
singing the national anthem.
PTL.
PCL. Follow us on
LTP.
Instagram, like Josh, just now.
PLT. Hold it down.
BLT.
Thank you,
BLT.
Tomato. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Dope, fresh.
Thank you.